the title of the hot running Ford man. Oh, Bowie's gone. There she is, the full 360 right across the racetrack. They're able to miss Larry Perkins, who came through. And what's the gap back to Longhurst?
3.5 seconds on the last lap. I'll recheck it for you. 3.09. He's made half a second in the last lap, so that tells the story. The Nissans are out to low 54s, high 53s, and the BMW's still doing 53.5.
Well,
but that might also not work in Tony Longhurst's favour at the end of the day, because he might literally run out of rubber, and it's not that cool. I know it's cool in various parts of Australia at the moment. We've got a 20-degree day here at Lakeside, and that'll be giving the tyres some hard work.
Nick Johnson back into the pits, but I believe has put it behind the wall. Let's go down to our man in the pits, Mark O'Sullivan. What's the latest, Mark?
Mike, the story in the pits is we expected Johnson to come in for a stop for tyres. He just drove straight past his pit bay and put the car back in the garage. The reason was the radiator was damaged in that collision with Grice, so another DNF for the Johnson team.
And the last time through, Scaife's lap was a 54.42, so they're actually losing more speed, where the BMW is maintaining its speed in the high 53s.
Well, Jim Richards, ham in the sandwich here, has got a real dilemma on his hands. He really wants to get past his teammate, and
look at this.
to do so.
There he goes, Richards straight through on the inside of Scaife and hangs him out to dry just a little. But then again, it's time for the attack of the 25 B&H.
No problem with Scaife's car.
Yep.
He left a lot of room through Hungary Corner, which surprised me, and I thought at the time that was a little strange because there are no team orders between the two Nissan drivers, so Scaife with a problem. That would account for the reason why he suddenly lost the ground that he'd made on Richards early in the event. So it becomes a two-horse race at the front of the pack, and Longhurst is on the charge. Let's go down to the pits and see what's happening here with Fred Gibson and the team. Mark O'Sullivan down there, what can you see?
Well, Mark Scaife in some sort of tyre trouble. They're changing all 4 tyres. I was talking to Fred Gibson earlier in the day. They're running the same compound they ran here in round 4 in April, but the pace is up about half a second, so maybe this is just taking the toll on these tyres.
Well, a pretty quick stop just the same.
Mark had a spin, which many people may have seen on 7 National News last night, and damaged the tyres. As many viewers would be aware, the touring car teams have to choose the 4 tyres that they want to both qualify on and race on, and it's 4 tyres that are marked and then you're stuck with. Oh, look at Longhurst here. He's in position for a pounce, goes round the outside, an amazing manoeuvre from Longhurst, and he takes the lead of round 8. Fabulous bit of driving from Longhurst.
Good, brave stuff around the outside. Crowd really appreciated that move from their local boy, Tony Longhurst.
Richards to the pits, is it? Yes, Richards in. Run out of rubber.
Unbelievable.
And look, he's signalling to the pits. What's all that about?
I'll be in next lap, probably.
He was signalling that time for sure. And are they all playing pit stop games?
Oh.
And off goes one of the Shell Sierras yet again. And it's got to be John Bauer, because we know that Johnson's in the pits. That's the second time round for John today. It's been a tough weekend for the Shell team.
The car we spotted in the pits as Jim Richards went in was Peter Brock in 05. He's back out again in 9th place, and Jim Richards rejoined the race in 11th place.
I've got Longhurst leading Jones by 11.6 seconds at last count, and then Mark Scaife in 3rd, followed by Jim Richards. In 5th place we have Glenn Seaton. Behind him in 6th it's Colin Bond. 7th is Peter Brock, and behind Brocky it's Alan Grice in car number 16.
We go with Nissan Racecam into the cockpit of Mark Scaife's GTR, and he's got some problem with the rev counter.
The car sounds and looks all right, but maybe we'll have a look at his lap time next time through and see what's happening.
Got a throttle problem, so he's communicated to his pit. He's got it full on. I think that's the problem.
Still putting in a quite... Yes, there's the wave from Mark, and Jim goes through. He's still putting in useful lap times given the state of the engine, and Richo just acknowledges Mark's courtesy. That'll be a bit of disappointment for Mark Scaife, who's really been the pace here all week.
Frank Gary Wilkinson, what's the big difference for you between this meeting and the last one here at Lakeside?
About 400 test laps.
Hard work.
Yeah, lots of hard work. You get very lucky then.
Well, they say you make your own luck in racing, Frank. I hope it all pans out for you and you come up with that 1-2.
Be very nice, yeah, it'd be a real bonus. Thank you very much.
Tony lines it up for the checkered flag.
Coming out of the last corner, a great 1-2 here at Lakeside today for Team BMW. The Nissans back to 3rd and 4th, and Longhurst, the Queenslander, takes victory on home terrain. Second spot, of course, will go to Alan Jones, teammate in car number 20, the second of the Bimmers. Third goes to Jimmy Richards, fourth to Mark Scaife, and fifth to Glenn Seaton.
Great performance from Tony Longhurst. A 1-2 for the team. You must be ecstatic.
Oh, just over the moon, Neil. It's been a very big day for me in more ways than one.
Tony, where to from here?
Oran Park. Naturally, we're very happy with our result here, but we're going to work hard on the cars, and perhaps we can knock the Nissans off at Oran Park in 3 weeks' time.